In this video, I talk about how meditation changed my life, the number one top benefit for me. And if this resonates with you, please carry on and watch this video because it has benefited me greatly and I want to share it with the world. See you soon. Welcome to my channel. My name's Lorraine and I help people live with passion, purpose and positivity. Let's dive right into this video. Meditation, how it changed my life, the number one top benefit. And I did have to dig to think about what the top benefit was because there's so many, isn't there? But one benefit comes out more than any others and I'm going to tell you about it. But first I'm going to tell you the backstory to why I decided to meditate years and years ago. When I was young, my mum and dad, they used to argue all the time, argue constantly. And that's how I was brought up. And in my subconscious mind, I was quite argumentative and volatile and used to react to things. And it stands to reason, doesn't it? If you've been brought up like that, it's been ingrained in you. And this is what happens in our life. We're like sponges till the age of 7. And how you're brought up is what you'll be later on in life. So it's not your ideas, it's ideas from your parents and your teachers and the environment around you. So I identified why I was like this in my 20s and 30s, and even when I was first married to my husband. I was very argumentative. I'd fly off the handle for any reason whatsoever. And I did realise that that's what the reason was because of my parents. And I don't know whether you can relate to this about things that happen to you is what happened to you years ago, and you have to delve deep into when you're a child and things that happened. And you know, you don't want to be argumentative, do you? I didn't want to be argumentative. I didn't want to argue with people. I wanted to be calm. I wanted to be, think things through when they came to me. So when I was married, I used to fly off the handle at my husband, and at the time I felt it was quite justified. He used to work hard, I used to work hard, but in hindsight, I had 3 young children and I didn't make him do things, so I was doing everything. But I think that he should have helped me more, but he didn't, and I was like worn out. I was doing nights as a nurse and I'd come home and the house was a tip and I had 3 little kids. I used to fly off the handle and then I'd regret it, and then then he'd laugh at me for flying off the handle. Not laugh at me, but just have well, sometimes he'd smile, but just have like no reaction. So, and this riled me up even more, and I'd fly off the handle, and, I did it totally wrong. I mean, fair enough, I think he should have helped me more. Men today, my son-in-laws help my daughters all the time, and this is how it should be, even if, when you're both working, they're both, you create these children together. But I know I played my part in it, and, I do think I should have been more assertive and say, come on, can you help me? But I would have liked to have done it in a calm manner. And this is one of the reasons for my marriage breakup, I feel, because I used to just fly off the handle. I used to, and he didn't react at all. So, it makes you even worse, doesn't it? So I discovered meditation a long time ago, let's say nearly 20 years ago. And I didn't do it consistently at the beginning, because like everyone, I used to think, oh, it's nothing, it's nothing. You sort of like think, oh, it's not having any effect. But what I have learned over the years is if you do it consistently, just commit yourself every single day, 10 minutes in the morning, close your eyes, concentrate on your breathing, watch the thoughts come in and watch them go out. Don't judge them, don't criticise them, and just keep doing it over and over again. And you're controlling the chatter in your mind, because everyone's got it, that constant chatter. It just like calms everything down. And the morning is the best time, I believe, because, you know, it's the start of your day. It's a new day, a new beginning. You can be whoever you want to be, can't you? And I have said it many times before. I say lots of things on meditation, and I'm so passionate about meditation that I am going to talk about it in schools. I've decided I'm going to teach young people how to meditate so that they can help control the chatter in their mind. So yeah, so I started meditating, and like I say, not consistently at first. But then I started getting into it more, and I got into Abraham Hicks. I believe I had an awakening in 2008. And I discovered Abraham Hicks, and that's how Esther Hicks started to channel source energy, was through meditation. And I thought, I want to be like that. I want to do that. And I started doing it. And I started enjoying it. And this is the thing, people don't enjoy it, do they? And when you can start having some sort of control over your thoughts, it improves your life no end. I can't even begin to describe how it changed my life. What I found was, as I started doing it consistently, without even really being conscious about it, I started to become calmer. And this is the number one benefit. I stopped reacting and I started responding to things more. Like I told you about my husband, I used to fly off the handle. You know, I'm a Taurus, the bull in the china shop, charging, think about it later. But I stopped doing that. If something happened, I wouldn't fly off the handle. I wouldn't lose my temper. I taught myself, but not consciously, just by doing this 10 minutes in the morning, I taught myself to stay calm in situations that weren't calm, and people could you know, almost attack me or criticize me, and I wouldn't fly off the handle. I'd talk about it rationally and say, oh, you know, I mean, I actually have got a belief that your opinion of me is none of my business, so that's a good thing to have as well. Because before, when I was younger, I used to take everything personally and get upset by little things people say, but I don't anymore. You know, I think take it or leave it. Anyway, so going back to, you know, how meditation, this number one benefit, another way it helped me was when I was working, I was a qualified nurse, and I've been a nurse all my life. I don't regret it. I've had amazing experiences. I've met loads of people. And it's, you know, one of my greatest achievements, I feel, being a nurse. And what I found was that towards the latter part of my career, I worked in A&E, accident emergency, casualty, for 5 years. And can you imagine what that's like? It's organised chaos, to put it mildly. You're on your feet for 12 hours constantly. And what I found was, amongst the chaos of A&E, I was calm. I was calm inside. Like when you're a nurse in A&E, you're constantly being asked to do things. You're constantly on the ball. You're constantly, if you're doing something wrong, they'll tell you. And so you've got to be on the ball all the time. And, you know, you've got to write notes. And at first I used to panic. But then after the meditation, I started feeling calm. I taught myself to be calm in this chaos that was around me. And a doctor would say, come up to me and say, Lorraine, could you give that patient over there, you know, because you only have 4 cubicles, can you give that patient a drug over there, an IV antibiotic? And I say, yes, I can, but you're on my list. And I'd have a list, because on a way to a job, you'd get 10 other jobs. So unless it's an absolute emergency, they have to go on your list. And that's what I did. I thought, no, I'm not going to panic. And I used to be calm with the patients, and I used to, you know, have a joke with them. And I do believe I was a good nurse in my day. And as I say, I don't regret it at all. And that's how it helped me. And also, like, in situations with my children, I wouldn't panic so much. I would just be calm about it. And not say, oh my God, what's happening, and because we do get worried and upset about things that often are not going to happen, don't we? It made me calmer. It made me think more rationally. So I did think long and hard about what the main benefit of doing meditation was, and that is it. It's about I'm now able to respond instead of react. I'm calmer in everyday life. If I'm out driving, someone cuts me up, I don't, which it rarely happens actually. It rarely happens because I have got this mantra as well, which I use when I do long journeys. Everybody on the road is my friend. So I'm helpful to them. I'll help them go through, or they'll help me go through. Pedestrians I'll let go through. So because I'm courteous and I want to get to my destination safely, and I want everybody on the road to get to their destination safely, that is what happens. But if on the odd occasion I do get cut up or someone bibs me, I used to once say, what are you on about? But I don't anymore. Because then you'll attract more like that, because it's a law of attraction. You get what you think about, what you focus on. So just in everyday life, I'm calmer, happier. I guide my thoughts to what I want rather than what I don't want. It's all because of meditation. I do it every single day. In a previous video that I've done before, I talked about how I did it. There's a picture of me in bed. Hope that's okay. But I do a meditation first thing in the morning when I wake up. I prop a few pillows up, set my alarm for 10 minutes, focus on my breathing and my third eye chakra, and do what I said before. And that's all there is to it. And you can change your life by just doing that. Anyway, I hope this helped. And I hope you have a wonderful day. In the description below, I've got an ebook called It Works, and it explains the law of attraction in very simple terms. It was created by an anonymous millionaire. He didn't want any recognition for this lovely little book. It's only 28 pages, and it just simplifies everything. Because I think law of attraction, sometimes people get confused about it, don't they? And he explains it in a very good manner, in a very simple manner. So I'll put that in the description below. I'll also put my website where there's other tools for positivity, my Instagram and my Facebook page. Anyway, as I said, have a wonderful day. Blessings to you, my friends. Much love and namaste.